everybody, this is Cheri at dgsundry.blogspot.com, and today I have a fun project for you. This is September, and we're coming near the end of the month, which also means that unfortunately we're coming near the end of the month-long 3 Girl Jam Celebrate with the Ribbon Challenge. So I decided to add a little something to the Celebrate, but it's something a little bit different. So let's get started, and then I'll tell you. I'll first show you everything that I used, and then I will tell you what I made and explain why I chose what I did. So I am making an ATC card. Now someone made these and sent me a template so that I can just cut them, and I just printed them off of normal Georgia Pacific cardstock, and it you can put your information. It just looks a little nicer than just handwriting it, although handwriting it is fun too for an ATC. And then I pulled some chipboard that I had, some really thin chipboard, and I cut it into traditional ATC size, which is 3.5 inches tall by 2.5 inches wide. And then I used my 1 3/8 inch punch and some more scrap white paper or white card. I have some glossy accents here that I ended up using. I put it away, but I used some 1/2 inch score tape. I used some Memento ink in London Fog. I used Dress White 3 Girl Jam ribbon. I used 2 different Creative Inspirations paints, which Creative Inspirations has been one of our sponsors this month. So if you haven't checked out their website, be sure and check them out too. But I used Tutu Pink and Winter Frost. I had some lace from Really Reasonable Ribbons that I had. I have some Blue Moon beads, and these are actually, they call them metal beads. I think of them more of charms, but there were then also some clear beads mixed in. And then from Candra Designs, I used Positive Thoughts, and the one that I'm using here is Brave is Beautiful. And then I have this pink paper that's from my stash. Now this is really kind of old paper that I've had for a long time. I think it's from Provo Craft. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's probably 8 to 10 years old. So it's kind of old, and it's nice paper. It's a heavy paper, but it's paper. It's not card. And it was 12 by 12, and I cut it into ATC size. So let me show you what I've made and explain what I'm celebrating. I'm part of a swap that is celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month that is coming up in October, as most of you know. And so our challenge was to make an ATC in pink that reflected breast cancer awareness. So you can barely see it, and when the light hits it, you really can't see it. But I took my paper, and you'll notice here the difference in the paper. And that's because I took my paper and I stamped the Brave is Beautiful in the London Fog, and then I went over the top of it with the Winter Frost paint just to give it that shimmer. I had some twine. I think it was Mayart's twine. I'm not sure. It's just some twine that I had that I had picked up at a local scrapbooking store. And I strung my beads on it. Now the set had lots of the pink ribbons that are there for hope and for breast cancer awareness, and then it also had pink hearts. So I alternated a pink heart, a clear bead, the ribbon, a clear bead, and another pink heart. And then to make sure that it doesn't shift around across, I put glossy accents under each heart. So the ribbon is freestanding, but the rest of it is not. The 3 Girl Jam ribbon comes in here, and that's because I took and made up my own homemade flower. I put the lace here, and then these flowers, I didn't show them in the supplies because I only had 6 of them. They were some that someone had given me, and I only had 6 left. So I took the Tutu Pink. They were white or creamy white, and I took the Tutu Pink, and I went over the top of them with the Tutu Pink, and then I glued them down with a glue dot. Now on the back I have the Brave is Beautiful as my title, and then all of my information is on here from that little thing that I showed you, the little template that was made. And what I did is I put my twine kind of below the bottom layer so that it would go all the way through, but the lace I just cut up on the end. So for my part, this is my last 3 Girl Jam post for this month as we celebrate, and today I am celebrating hope and bravery for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is coming up next month. So thanks so much for stopping by today, and remember, take some time to enjoy the little things. Have a great day. Bye.